Let's go. Let's go back to 80, maybe. We're looking good. Desolate depths of despair. Okay. I forgot where we left off, to be honest. What happened? Oh, here we go. That is loud.
Whoa. Looks like the battle here was intense.
The Master Diviner must have launched the campaign while we were delayed in the Artisanship Commission.
She must have divined it. She must have divined it was the right time. I can imagine XUAN obeying orders to the word. Yeah. XUAN.
Indeed. Since General JINGYUAN tasked the Master Diviner with commanding the Cloud Knights, he must have known she'd act on the results of her
I
divination.
missed this game, the story.
Thank goodness the general didn't make us go with the knights. Fighting is totally different from adventuring. All these people, it's tough to bear.
I'm afraid this is nothing, Benefactor. Centuries ago, an Emanator of Abundance besieged the Luofu with the aim of taking the Ambrosial Arbor. They destroyed half our delves and killed most of the Cloud Knights. For long-life species, such events are more like yesterday's memories than ancient history. This awful spectacle is child's play in comparison.
I love that line.
Hey, is that supposed to make us feel better?
It's hard to tell if the Master Diviner won or lost here.
Questionable. I don't think so.
Draw? This isn't
Yeah.
a tournament, you know. I can't see many Cloud Knights. The Xianzhou must have fought well.
Not necessarily. There'd usually be a base with supporting forces set up after a successful engagement, but we don't see any of that.
Yeah, that's true. They got wiped out.
Let's look around and see if we can find some clues.
Oh, look at the weather.
Be careful.
It's stormy.
Look, there's someone over there.
It's stormy. It's about to rain.
Here, there are still survivors here.
You're not the knights. What is your purpose here? It's dangerous.
We're reinforcements sent by the General. Where's everyone else?
Resorting to short-lived species as reinforcements. JINGYUAN is truly running out of options.
Watch your language, lady, woman.
Run! She's a disciple of Sanctus Medicus!
Do I care?
Silence. If my healing worked, you'll become one of us. And then it's not just me.
Wait, what the hell?
Sorry.
I have the worst comfort. Wait, actually I don't.
Can't control myself anymore.
It's pretty good. It's not that bad. We got quantum.
Told
No,
you
we got
I'd
quantum
fight.
ice and fire. No, it's perfect. What am I talking about? I don't really need March though.
Here.
Ah, she already had a shield on. My bad. Listen, it's been a while, okay? I played the game, but not March. I don't play March.
Try that again.
Beautiful.
You won't get away. I have something for
Ah,
you.
this is too easy.
The lives of short-lived species
Oh,
are
there's
so
more.
bleeding me through. Why seek death?
Eternal sleep is not a dead.
Beautiful imaginary weakness.
I'll free you from your chain. Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
I like the music though,
Illusions of the past.
and the new enemies. Action advanced before he died. Wait a second, do I need to kill them all at once? I'm a long way from my ult. When did he heal? Did he heal anybody? Is he not below 50? I don't know. Let's just Q
Told you I could fight.
and then do that.
You won't get away. Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
So you are afraid of
Good
me.
damage.
You can't run.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Unfortunate.
You won't get away.
Why did you come to the Xianzhou?
My Himeka's not bad.
Immortality? You don't have to appease JINGYUAN. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus can provide all that you desire.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that.
Who's next?
Thank you very much.
Nothing major. Receive divinity.
Finally.
Repay. I'll see you off. Eternal
No.
sleep is not the dead.
I should have saved this.
Told you I could fight.
I misclicked.
Don't mess with me.
Ba, 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 ba.
You chose the wrong enemy.
What a headache. I'll end your misery. Who's next? I'll free you. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Hold on. We'll find someone to help.
Don't waste your time. They've converted me. Go. The Master Diviner's troops are ahead.
So they did make it out. Or he's waiting for you to leave him be.
Let's go.
Yeah.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus.
Wait 1 second.
Were in hiding for so long. Now they finally show their face. Did
Wait,
the
let me change March. I don't need March. What do I need? What? Maybe Wilt actually. Because they were weak to imaginary, right?
Master Diviner
I think so. Okay, this guy has his stuff
failed to
on.
foresee this. Be careful, benefactors.
Leave it to me. Good. You know not to survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Sushan could have worked too. Oh, the music is so good. Wait a second.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
That was trash damage, I'm gonna be honest.
You won't get away.
I'll end your misery.
Why is my Himeka not doing any damage?
Stand down. I'm fucked.
Fine.
I love the music.
A sharp scythe needs targets.
I don't need to kill them. Do I? Wait, I do. Wait, do I? Where am I supposed to go? How do I get there? Oh, I see. It's okay. Any chests? Ooh. Wait, this is a new area altogether. Okay, let's kill some more of them. We like fighting, why not?
From your chain, disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Eternal sleep is not the dead.
Return!
Let's settle this.
Nobody's weak to imaginary.
Let's begin.
500 damage, you gotta be kidding me.
Don't mess with me.
You have to be kidding me.
You won't get away. I have something for you.
Bloom. Timely treatment.
Repay. Nothing
What a
major.
headache.
Okay, time to heal up.
I'll end your misery.
Yo, can you stop? Can you let me attack? Jesus Christ. I need to heal him again. That shouldn't be the case.
You know nothing. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Time for an overhaul.
They're not doing any damage. I don't know why.
I'll free you from your chain. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. I'll end your misery.
Okay, that sucks. We're back to full health though.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Who's next? I'll end your misery.
I'm fine.
Nothing major.
I see how it is.
Don't mess with me. Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Kill them, get him out
Illusions
of the way.
past.
I have something for you.
What a headache.
You know nothing. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
I'll see.
Let's begin.
We're doing damage in the hundreds. I don't get it. Why it's so low? Oh,
Don't
there's
mess
more
with
of
me.
them. Okay, let's just apply this
The dead
because we have it.
I'll free you from your chains.
Then do one.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
I'm fine. Bloom. Timely treatment.
Boom.
repay.
Boom.
Let's settle this.
You won't get away.
Time for some hardship.
8k, not bad. Let's go E here.
An overhaul.
Oh, and they keep going. That is bad for Locha. Bad for us.
What a headache.
Damn.
You know nothing. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
So you are afraid of me. You won't get away. I have something for you.
10k damage. You get the Aldo. That might kill a few of them.
Humanity never conceals
Depends,
its
it
desire to
depends, it
control the
depends.
heavens, and I'm no exception.
You chose the wrong enemy.
No kills apparently.
Barely felt it. Don't
Okay.
mess with me.
Can I kill this guy?
Who's next?
Yes, we did.
I'll end your misery. I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Ah, I didn't kill him though. I can't wait for Kafka. I'm so excited.
I have something for you.
Eternal sleep. The dead return.
Use that. Kill this guy.
You won't get away. So you are.
There we go. Wait, only a pair of boots. Okay, there we go. Stellar Jades as well. Oh, look at this view. Wait, we can always come back here, no? Yeah, it's a new area altogether. I like it a lot. Picasso. Not today. My comp is garbage. I have nothing for
Leave it
this.
to me.
No weaknesses. I should have gone to Shang.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
I feel like they have a lot of defense. I'm barely doing any damage. It feels like. Speed, okay.
Let's begin. You know nothing of survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Time for an overhaul.
What a headache.
Go out, that should kill him.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
38k. Not bad at all. Is this guy alive? Yeah, he is.
Receive divinity.
Much obliged. Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire.
Oh, I
to
should have
control
ulted
the
first for the
heavens,
heals,
an
but it's
unwilling
fine.
exception.
Eternal sleep. The dead return.
We're not that low. Critical hit.
Leave it to me.
Don't mess with me.
I can kill the birds. Yeah, they don't have a lot of HP usually.
I have something for you.
What a headache.
He's 1 HP, man. Beautiful, beautiful. That was perfect.
Who's next? I'll free you. Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Perfectly
Illusions
played.
of the past.
42k. I'll take that.
A sharp scythe needs targets.
Entered safe zone, okay. But where is XUAN?
Show yourselves. Wait, it's you. Quickly, in here. It's dangerous outside.
You recognize us?
Are you not the General's guests? The Master Yes, the Master Diviner ordered us to remain stationed here and went to scout ahead. They're saying the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have returned. They haven't been seen for an age. The troops are anxious.
I can imagine.
It's good that you're here. The Master Diviner said the Knights weren't to move out until you arrive. Please wait in the camp. We'll decide on our next steps once the Master Diviner returns.
Which one am I speaking to, by the way?
That the Cloud Knights received orders not to advance is a bad sign. The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I've heard the name before. If memory serves, they're an underground sect of the Abundance that's said to have lain dormant within the Xianzhou, plotting to overthrow the Alliance. The Stellaron has certainly caused Abundance-like abnormalities. Is that what motivated the Disciples to come out of the shadows? No. The Knight's main force remains intact. Something must have happened.
Let him cook?
Something we're not aware of.
Let him cook?
The Master Diviner isn't here. Let's head into camp and see what we can learn from...
Good idea.
Okay,
Why don't-
he cooked for nothing. He cooked and I'm fucking starving. Jesus Christ. What the hell? He nods his head in salute.
Forgive me for being brief. Warfare is a dangerous business. We took over this place a few hours ago under the Master Diviner's command. It was only afterwards that we learned our enemy. Everything was going as planned. The sorcerers of the Disciples and the fantastic creatures they commanded were no match for us. And after a while, our comrades suddenly started to slaughter one another. Curse it. What Sanctus Medicus sorcery did they use on? The greatest fear of the Xianzhou people is succumbing to our Mara-struck form around others. To do so means that we have given up on being human. What the disciples of Sanctus Medicus did are despicable acts that every Alliance resident did. I swear to the Arbiter that I will avenge my cult.
Okay, Iron Man. Relax. Who is this guy? The captive.
You want to ask questions? Fine. But I must be present the whole way through.
Finally, someone to talk to. These Cloud Knights are so serious, so boring.
I wouldn't talk if I were dressed like you, to be honest.
That shining seed? I've seen it. So beautiful.
Do you still remember Cocolia?
The Master said we could inject new life into the ambrosial arbor with it. I didn't believe it. We tried many methods, spending multiple lifetimes of short-life species. Yet the arbor showed no signs of resurrection. But look upon it now. Only the power of an eon can recreate the miracle. Yes, yes, the mighty Sanctus Medicus.
Shut up.
You witnessed it too? In the Befall era, but that devilish archer ruined everything. They twisted right and wrong. You've seen the fantastic creatures that fought with us. They are only minor gifts of the ambrosial arbor.
Shut it, rambling rodent.
Yeah.
What did we do? We cured our kin.
You scum!
Oh, you don't understand. A short-life species couldn't understand. Mara struck? Bah! It's a second life gifted by Sanctus Medicus to eliminate the self, to achieve transcendence, a life of true freedom.
I can't take this guy seriously. I don't know why.
For power in your eyes. This life is too short for you, isn't it?
Don't listen.
We're just having fun, sir.
Blessing of the abundance.
Master Diviner, you're back.
I have kept you waiting, but the deceit of the disciples is laid bare to me now. I was merely being courteous. According to my divination, you've hardly been here long.
The conflict is difficult, Master Diviner, but you have led your forces from the front lines and beyond in pursuit of the enemy.
Hardly. A diviner must acquire first-hand knowledge. Wait, what's all this about a difficult conflict? The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been scheming for a long time, but our army is in no way inferior. How can things be so difficult?
I don't know. I'll help you.
It would seem you came prepared.
The first time we met Madame Yukong, she said something like, "This is a Xianzhou affair, and there's no need for the Express to get involved."
Blah, blah, blah. We do need to get involved.
And now here we are running around doing everything. Even the IPC takes it easier on us. Let me guess. What are we up to this time? Could it be heading to the front lines? Leading the Cloud Knight charge? Well, try this on for size. Nope! I can't stand any more of this fighting. So there.
Look at JINGYUAN in the back.
Who said you'd be heading to the battlefield?
We're not?
JINGYUAN's orders. He said that the value of unexpected guests lies in the unexpected. The Cloud Knight's assault was to demonstrate our power to the enemy head-on. Now it is time for the unexpected. Please, come with me.
A flank. We're gonna flank.
After receiving the ambrosial arbor,
Oh
the
yeah,
alchemy
wait, my
commission was
name...
once the Luofu's most vital
My name looks very different. Maybe I should have it like that, actually.
mission. After all, it was they who changed the Xianzhou natives into long-life species. They also developed many incredible technologies from the tree itself. But in the end, the alchemists grew discontented and began to obsess over the manipulation of life. Research into the arbor poisoned their minds. The more...
Yeah, I don't like my comp. Just give me a second. Hey, what the hell am I doing? To Shang?
They
That looks
pursued
better.
it,
Oh!
Morning bells chime in a dream. Evening mist gathers around me. Do you see that?
I do.
What huge elixir crucibles. There's still smoke coming out of them.
This is where the alchemists practice the way of immortality.
Look at that, a
in ancient
spaceship.
times.
What is that?
They erected elixir crucibles here to absorb the power of the arbor, turning fantasy into reality. Since the smoke from the crucibles never ceases, this place was named Eve Mist Mansion.
Okay.
An elegant name, but as far as the art of war is concerned, it's a death trap. As long as the crucibles are lit and the smoke continues to linger, we cannot get any closer.
This is why the Cloud Knights lost control and became Mara-struck?
Indeed. The disciples of
The
Sanctus
plot
Medicus
thickens.
infuse the smoke that permeates this delve with medicinal pellets that elicit Mara.
Uh-huh.
Unless the Cloud Knights were able to march with their breath held, they would be doomed to fall into disarray. Moreover, no one could know whether their comrade was about to be stricken with Mara. Is there anything...
The Cloud Knights' first assault was just a cover. You're using the main army to attract the enemy's attention, while we douse the elixir crucibles and stop the smoke.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus renounced their century of secrecy and chose to reveal themselves, meaning they feel confident of victory. But no matter how well prepared they may be, their focus has always been the Cloud Knights. They are completely unaware of your existence and capacity, and in short, cannot be prepared against you.
It does make sense. What about us?
Indeed. This demonic vapor is a weapon targeted against the Cloud Knight. The ambrosial arbor is taboo for the Luofu, and the Xianzhou Alliance has always been fiercely independent. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus could never have guessed that the General would seek outside help. They won't be prepared against short-life species.
Is this what General JINGYUAN meant by unexpected guests?
I wouldn't hazard a guess. All I can say is that the predictions of the Stellaron hunters were more accurate than mine.
Blade and Kafka.
The future that Kafka seeks is becoming reality, one step at a time.
I mean, I don't want to, but I have to.
I do not wish to be their puppet either. In any case, we do not walk alone
Ooh,
and
that's a good
unhindered
one.
on our paths. Our choices define us and influence others. The duty of the Master Diviner is to bring luck and avoid misfortune. I don't want my choice to plunge the Luofu into a terrible future. To return to the matter at hand, only you can douse the elixir crucibles without being harmed by them.
Yeah, I'll do it.
What say you?
For 80 wishes, I'll do it.
Fine. I didn't hear a please, but...
Me neither.
Seeing as we do kinda have superpowers around here... Mr. Yang, what do you think?
I will come at once when the smoke dissipates. You won't be left to fend for yourselves.
Okay.
Huh. I feel like even though long-life species get to live forever, they aren't so different from us short-life species when it comes to worries and
Oh, I was
suffering.
waiting for the elevator, but this is the elevator.
Wait, Miss Tingyun! Why are you still here? You're too close to the crucible!
Thank you for the concern, but I'm fine.
Why is she fine? I didn't get to read.
Seems like the smoke is getting thinner.
So many of
Not
them.
been enough. We need to...
You chose the wrong enemy.
Don't mess with me. No more playing nice.
That didn't kill him, really.
Dodge this! Take this! Rise, Phoenix!
You won't get away.
Oh, I wouldn't have matched
No
it
more
anyway.
playing nice.
The music is so good. The soundtrack.
A sharp side needs targets.
Health, okay.
There it is.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
7k only.
I'll see you off.
Don't mess with me.
Eternal State.
Dead return!
Sushan can kill that wolf, no problem.
Illusions of the past. You won't get away. I'll end your misery.
Or Sila, that works.
What a head put.
GG?
Let's settle this.
I said GG. I love the music.
Wait! We still haven't down.
What? Oh. My bad. Do I kill this guy too?
What?
Yeah. Do we get any rewards for killing them? I don't think so. We get materials and stuff, I think.
No more playing nice. Dodge this! You won't get away. Take this! Rise, Phoenix!
Break all of them first. What is that? You healed yourself, you selfish healer. What is that? I'm fully charged. Wait, upon receiving a killing blow. Ah, okay. So she gets hurt.
I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
That hurt a lot. Because my Locha healed himself instead of healing Himeko. How selfish. Healers should not be selfish. I gotta go revive. I gotta go revive. What the hell? Don't do that again. Okay, you want the smoke? I'm gonna give you the smoke. He wants the smoke. I'm gonna give him the smoke.
You chose the wrong enemy.
The dead return!
You won't get away. So you are afraid
Beautiful.
of me. Let me dodge this!
Time for an overhaul.
I really need to start farming relics. This is a joke. Look at that 1.6k. Deals damage one time. Damn.
Let's settle this.
Don't your hands hurt?
Oh my god, half HP.
Who's next? I'll end your misery.
That is a lot of damage.
You get it now? That's the power of the Cloud Knights.
Wait, but the Cloud Knights shouldn't be here. Oh no, Sushanki's not. It doesn't fit the story.
So, you succeeded in dousing the elixir cauldrons. Unimportant. The inevitable is already upon
Ooh,
us.
who is this?
Danshu. It's you.
Danshu.
I have met you before in my capacity as chief alchemist.
Future character, maybe?
Master diviner. You don't seem surprised.
Indeed. The General and I knew that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus must be hiding in the Alchemy Commission. However, without evidence, we couldn't bring charges before the Commission. And now, your charges are many. Drawing Stellaron spirits into the Xianzhou, resurrecting the Ambrosial Arbor, striking down our people with Mara. The 10 Lords Commission will address these transgressions during your reckoning.
Crimes? If I am guilty, then all of our Xianzhou ancestors are also guilty. They were the ones who accepted the blessings of the abundance and turned their descendants into long-life species. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus are only walking on the road our ancestors once took. How is it a crime to seek ascendance? In days of old, the roots of the ambrosial arbor enveloped the Xianzhou Luofu like a living creature. We controlled the stellar seas, and none could stand in our way. Everyone could become celestial and shift form at will. Divine miracles descended onto all 9 Xianzhou ships. What a glorious time that was.
She does have a point.
How far the Xianzhou has fallen. We consent to be commanded by the devilish archer. Suffer continuously at the hands of the denizens of abundance. And the Ten Lords Commission even forces us to give up our immortality. How pitiful. I do not blame you for your ignorance. We were not born in the era when the ambrosial arbor first descended, nor did we witness its miracles. But now, we now have an opportunity to restore the ancient laws.
Yeah, I have a feeling we're not gonna let you do that.
Forgive me for thinking you might have harbored some profound enlightenment. Yours is the same old talk of those who seek power and give up on their humanity. Our Xianzhou ancestors fought side by side with the Arbiter, laid waste to the Arbor, and established the Ten Lords Commission to lay down the lines between life and death. In doing so, we enshrined our future as human beings.
She does have a better point.
Celestials? There are no Celestials on the Xianzhou. The divine miracles of the abundance, the manipulation of life and death. Your deeds are nothing but
okay,
evil.
yeah, Fukshan all the way.
I have nothing to say to you, Master Diviner. You have already made your decision. You have discarded power. A most foolish choice.
We'll see about that.
Master Diviner, allow me to show you what the Celestials were capable of.
I don't like the sound of that. I do not like the sound of that. 1 HP again. How unlucky can I be?
I'll end your misery.
Maybe it's better this way, actually.
Let me through.
Okay, we need to alt ASAP.
Take this. Surprise, Venus. You won't get away.
Perhaps UNSEALING never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
I'll end your misery.
I'll see you off.
I need him to heal.
Repay. Receive divinity.
You're the best.
Time for an overhaul.
Don't mess with me.
Merciful Medicus, hear my call.
Free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
That arrogance, your life's
Japa? What is that? Yo, thank you so much for the follow. Oh, it's you from the game. Hi. I'm fighting this evil lady. Let's kill this guy. Okay, he survives somehow. Wait, what is that? What is happening to my HP? Decreases maximum recoverable HP by 30%. You gotta be kidding me. You have to be kidding me. Hey, no way.
What a headache.
Okay, she's dead. It's over. I'm joking.
I'll end your misery.
We got this. Okay, no, she's dead. She's dead. 100%. Do I heal or do I attack? Now we can attack a lot of times now. So let's just go.
Much obliged.
Oh, I did the right call. I'm good, I'm good. I'm playing the main story quest. Oh my god, Scylla is so low.
Take this. Surprise me.
This enemy is doing a lot of damage to me. Oh no, the ult ran out. I didn't notice. I'm getting used to Luocha as well. I haven't been using him a lot.
Wanna see what I can do?
Yeah, I need his D ASAP. Scylla is gonna die, I think.
Perhaps used humanity never conceals
Please
its
don't go
desire
for
to
Scylla,
control the
please.
heavens, and I'm no exception.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Okay, we might actually lose this now. My comp is trash. I have to heal. We're so far from the ult.
Repay.
Let me through here, not going anywhere.
But now we should be fine. I hope. 30% is a lot.
You're the best.
Eternal sleep.
The dead return!
I might lose this fight. Yeah. Wait. We can break her now.
You won't get away. No more playing nice.
I don't have a lot of damage though. Look at that. That's nothing. Yeah, I should just reset, I think.
I'll see you off.
This is gonna take forever. But maybe it's not over. Oh wait, watch how he removes the debuffs. That is crazy.
Wanna see what I can do?
You.
Again, the 30%, that's it? Takes wind damage at the start of each turn. Yeah.
Let me through. Stop this. Take this. Rise, beat it.
Jinglyu would have been so good against her. But we don't have her yet.
Perhaps used humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Can you stop hitting me back, lady, please? Do I heal?
Wanna see what I can do?
Eternal step.
Dead return!
Receive divinity.
Much obliged.
Repay.
Nice, beautiful. There we go, broken again. Follow-up attack. Full HP almost on everybody. I'm basically playing in a team of 3 right now.
You chose the.
This could kill her. Nah, there's no way. She's way too tanky. That wind damage at the beginning of the turn is crazy. You see how much our HP drops? Look at Himeko's HP when she starts her turn.
I'll see you off.
She might die actually. Okay, we won. Who? Who is she?
The ambrosial arbor's descent will bring us undying bodies. The one who gave us the Stellaron said that Phantylia, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have fulfilled our promise. You, Lord Ravager, must do the same. Now, quickly.
Little pawn. Must you force me to intervene directly? I'm loath to flout my philosophy of destruction.
What is happening?
Never mind. It would seem the time has come for other means of dismantling
It's
the
a clone.
Xianzhou from within.
Wait, is she evil? Oh no, she got manipulated.
What a shame.
Oh no, it was a clone. No, it's not a clone. I'm so confused.
It would have been nice to observe for a little longer. You received the gift of abundance.
This is so cool. Oh my god, I got chills and goosebumps all over. Oh no! JINGYUAN.
Benefactors, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Lord Ravager.
This quest is so cool. To set in motion the self-destruction of the Xianzhou. The music though, oh my god.
Is the Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion? But how can that be? Keep calm, all of you. This is a formidable enemy. We have to stay together.
Yeah.
You won't get away. So you are afraid of me.
No, like you really?
Let me through.
Eternal slip. Dead return!
Dodge this! Take this! Rise, Phoenix!
You won't get away. I have something for you.
Oh, I should have let the out kill him for more energy points.
And I'm no exception.
Yeah, unlucky.
What a headache. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. I'll end your misery.
Dodge this!
Beautiful.
Don't mess with me.
8k damage.
That Zephyro and Selenova never set their gaze upon the Xianzhou. They have no qualms about dealing out destruction by their own hand. But since that stubborn general of yours has forced me to take center stage, I'll make sure I steal the show.
That's so cool.
My apologies for leaving so soon, but I have an appointment to keep. I'm sure my friends here will be happy to.
How many friends exactly do you have? How many waves? Can you tell me?
Don't mess with me. I'll end your misery.
You're not going anywhere! Rise, Phoenix!
I hope she doesn't get one shot, please. Okay, that's a lot.
You're the best!
Eternal slip. Dead return!
We're okay, nice. Now we get to attack. Oh my god, follow-up characters are so good with Locha.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Time for an...
I'll see you off.
What a headache.
Want to see what I got?
I have something.
You can use it, why not?
Never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
You chose.
Dodge this! Take this! Rise, Phoenix!
Critical hit.
Receive divinity.
You're the best!
Don't mess with me.
Time for an...
Want to see what I can do? Dodge this!
I need a bit more energy regeneration on Locha. Just a bit more.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Okay, there we go. Now what?
was a member of the Antimatter Legion all along? And what was that fire that came out of her? And her body? Where did it go? Mr. Yang, you're smart. What happened just now?
Let him cook again? Part 2? He doesn't know. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. He's useless.
The flame we witnessed
Yeah, never mind.
claimed to be
He does
Lord
know.
Ravager Phantylia, a name I've heard other nameless speak of in the past. She's one of 7 Lord Ravagers who serve Nanook, and finds pleasure in witnessing the self-destruction of mortals. She's led countless souls down a dark and hopeless path.
Meaning that Jingyuan had long since fallen under the Lord Ravager's influence?
I don't believe so. Phantylia revels in watching a corrupted mind eating away its host from inside out, until the obliteration of both is achieved. But there was no indication that Jingyuan had been misguided or manipulated. It's possible that the Jingyuan we knew wasn't her true self, but an image Phantylia devised to serve her own purposes.
Okay.
You're saying that the real Jingyuan is still...
I'm sorry, March. I can't say with any certainty where the real Jingyuan may be, or at what point she was replaced by the imposter.
Oh no.
Without knowing where the body vanished to, it'll be tough to get an answer. At this point, it's all just conjecture and hope. But if that body belonged to the real Jingyuan, it does raise the question of why Phantylia would go to such lengths to destroy any evidence of her. Wouldn't it be more in line with her destructive nature to leave Jingyuan's remains behind as a display of power? I believe this to be Phantylia's goal: to sow seeds of doubt among us and ensnare us in a malevolent trap.
It's clear that the sudden resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus is all connected to the Lord Ravager. Pretending to be a Xianzhou citizen? Planting a Stellaron in the Luofu? All part of her plan to bring about our self-destruction. Phantylia is aiming for the Ambrosial Arbor. If she succeeds, the Luofu will be deprived of its roots, making its destruction all too easy. We need to take a star skiff to Scale Gorge Waterscape. The Ambrosial Arbor can be sealed from that delve. Let's make haste.
Go. Do I get to drive?
That imposter had the audacity to carry out her nefarious plans right under our noses. What worries me more is just how many more antimatter saboteurs are at large.
I should have asked. I wanted to ask where JINGYUAN is, but I saw it after.
This is... Huh? You're pretty familiar with this place. Yep, it's the Alchemy Commission. No wonder we were getting those military broadcasts on the way over. Something about the Cloud Knights gathering here, right? They're probably coming to fix the Stellaron problem. It's been such a long journey, but now we're finally gonna meet some Cloud Knights. I'll be back with my unit. I didn't lie to you, right? I told you I'd bring you somewhere safe, and I did.
Before I arrived in Starskiff Haven, I had a diviner read my fortune for the journey ahead. He told me not to be concerned with the destination, but to seize my chances and travel with the current to reap the greatest harvest.
Deep, very deep.
Meaning?
Meaning, thank you.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go report to the nearest captain. You guys can hang around here, but don't run off too far. There'll be Cloud Knights coming to escort you back soon. Bye for now.
Bye-bye. She's so pretty. Cloud Knights. It doesn't work.
Messages never get sent. I wonder what's happening with those three. The Cloud Knight... I've delayed for...
Those travelers defeated the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Won't that make us seem incompetent?
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus started a rebellion in the Alchemy Commission. The Cloud... We will send someone to escort you. Lunatics, all of them. You saw the...
The Arbor's resurrection is connected to this. How did the others get drawn into all this?
You must be talking about the General's guests. Are they your friends?
Yep.
Oh, what a coincidence. They left with the Master Diviner not long ago. I received the good news from the front line. Strange.
Wait, you seem oddly familiar.
The disciples of... We will send someone to escort you. Strange. You seem oddly familiar to me.
Are we gonna see the other version of HENG too in this update? Maybe.
I'm sorry. I have to catch up to my friends. Thank you for looking out for me on this journey. Both of you.
Oh, here it comes. Yeah, I think the order we see them in the story is the order of the banners. That would be so cool if they keep it like that.
This aureate cauldron is driven by the cloud hymn magic of our people, the Videodora. It drinks the water of the ancient sea like a whale swallows the tide and refines it into medicinal pellets.
Yeah, but we only saw JINGYUAN as a hologram, but got his banner super early before he really shows up. Did we get him before? We actually saw him? I don't remember. Yeah, but that was just the beginning of the game though. So, I don't know. I don't remember the exact order. But still, you saw him before he came out. But yeah, that was a little mistimed, yeah.
All the elixir crucibles that the Videodora helped to construct contain cloud hymn
Would have been better
magic.
if we saw him fully.
You should take this chance to learn more, young master.
But I don't need any sort of device to help me command water. What more is there to learn?
You are indeed the chosen one, with endless potential.
Of Videodora Mirajago? Have these shadows of the past yet to disperse? These memories.
Have you seen XUAN's updated leaks?
They have
Yeah,
nothing
I
to
have
do with
seen the
me
animations. They look cool, they look cool. I think they're a bit long. I don't know if they were sped up or not. They did seem a bit long. I hope her kit is cool too, because I like her animations. But I don't know if I'm gonna pull, because I want Kafka, Jingliu, Topaz, then they're very close to each other, so I have to save for all three of them. But you know what's weird? Oh, I can show you.
It's you. You've returned, High Elder.
Okay. We have a Topaz light cone in game, but it's a preservation light cone. And I think the leak said that she's Hunt, so it doesn't make sense. Oh, you think she does that? I didn't see her kit. I saw her animations only. Yeah, that would be cool, but I don't know. I have Scylla already as Quantum. I want more elements, you know? But I don't know. Yeah, I might pull for her. Topaz will be patched. Yeah, I know, but what I was saying is the leaks said that Topaz is a Fire Hunt 5-star. But there's a light cone in game with Topaz on it. It has a Topaz image on it. I can't show you because I don't even think I have the light cone. And the light cone itself is preservation, so it doesn't make sense. Because usually when you have the character's light cone, it matches the path, no?
Something terrible is happening in Steel Gorge Waterscape.
I don't know why it doesn't match.
Don't go any further. Your enemies are waiting for you.
I'm sorry. I cannot linger here. My friends have left. I must find them.
You didn't heed us then, and won't heed us now. As headstrong as you always were, it seems you already made your decision. There is a vessel bound.
Yeah, she's gonna have her own Lycon for sure.
Located ahead.
Yeah. I think the best character so far that we have is Silverwolf. Like meta-wise, I think she's the best. And maybe Luocha too, but Silverwolf is just so good. But I didn't want to pull for her. Oh! Uh-oh, we see Kafka again. Hi, mommy.
Right on time.
I loved her voice actress.
That feeling, Kafka. It's welling up within me.
And Blade.
That feeling. It's...
Well, don't resist. Let the Mara strike you.
Oh, she's so cool.
You're here. It's time to pay the price. It's time.
I got goosebumps all over.
You think changing form will help you escape?
Change form.
Escape.
I've told you and that woman many times. I am Dan Heng.
Oh my god, I'm so cold from the
I have nothing
goosebumps.
to do with your past.
Dan Heng.
Wait, does he know he has a different form?
You think another name and face can blot out the sin of your past?
Or is he lying?
You didn't even experience death.
Let's see it.
I will force this suffering upon you, Dan Heng. You will know the pain of death.
Not on my watch.
Who's that? Oh my god,
You're
Yanqing.
not murdering anyone today, fugitive. You're coming
This
with
guy
me.
just keeps showing up.
JINGYUAN's lapdog.
Lapdog.
Did the general not teach you to choose your battles wisely?
This is so cool.
Hey, move back. Things are about to...
Oh, he's transforming. The horns. The horns?
You look so familiar.
Everybody knows him. His other form, I mean. Come on, transform already. What's happening? What's...
Quit hiding.
He's gonna force him to transform.
You...
I have news for you, boy.
This guy is crazy.
Behind you is none other.
Oh my god.
The traitor of the Xianzhou. A criminal forever banished. The High Elder of the Imibitor. Imibitor Lunae. Thought the Stellaron hunters were the only ones to infiltrate the Xianzhou.
What?
In that case, I'll bring
This guy thinks he can beat everybody. Oh my god. I like his confidence, but he's not that good.
Lunae.
There's no way.
First it was the Stellaron hunters. Now an exiled criminal has infiltrated the Xianzhou. Sword, heed me.
Oh wait,
No interest in stoking conflict.
we're playing the bad guys.
I came to ensure the safety of my friends.
Save your excuses for the shackling.
Wait, that's so cool actually.
Out of the way! Do not be afraid.
Wait, is this really Yanqing or is it like a clone or some shit? I don't even know.
Better, but I'm afraid you won't be seeing your friends. They're caught in their own bitter struggle.
Silence! You're not getting away either.
This quest?
Is that so? Let's heat things up then.
We play Kafka too! In the same team, all three of them.
Listen to me. Unleash the Mara.
So it begins.
Maybe not. But it's not sped up. Wait, how are they gonna heal? Blade can heal, but how is this guy gonna heal?
Failed to send you. What's wrong? Afraid to hurt the boy.
I wonder if the others are okay. Gotta make this quick.
Oh my god, those attacks are so cool.
You two just won't give up. I only have one choice.
So familiar. Did she teach you?
Jingliu?
You deserve no mercy.
Oh, it's because Jingliu taught JINGYUAN and then JINGYUAN taught Yanqing. That's why.
Didn't wish to harm anyone. But
Use the skill to enhance Dan Heng Imibitor's during his basic attack.
forgive me.
And I will blast.
Heaven surge.
I failed.
60k!
This isn't over.
Kafka.
All of you listen to me. Stop.
Wait, they were manipulated.
Well, lady,
or what?
are you satisfied?
They were trapped. They lost their mind. Their minds. Imibitor, Lunae, Dan Heng. Now what? Are we all friends?
What did you do?
I'm just clearing the stage for the grand entrance. Can't have you three misbehaving in front of the Luofu's hotshot general.
What is happening? This guy is like a... I know he's a good guy. He's very snaky though, very snaky.
General!
Many years have passed since the two of you departed the Xianzhou, and yet the circumstances of your return appear to be equally unhappy. If you still thought of me as a friend, you should have forewarned me.
My task is complete.
Everybody's here, except Jingliu.
That it is. Thank you for assisting the Xianzhou in this small matter. Take this person away. I will pretend I didn't see anything this time.
So lenient of you.
General, I...
Shut up.
Now is not the time.
Yeah, shut up. Oh, I feel bad now. That is so cool.
It has been a long time, old friend.
I'm not him.
I'm sorry.
I don't get why he's so...
You cannot leave yet. Your Astral Express friends are waiting for you in Scale Gorge Waterscape. Shall we go and see them together?
He doesn't know. I mean, I don't know his story.
Lunarescent Depths, a realm of singular beauty. Scale Gorge Waterscape is the same as when I last laid eyes on it. And here we stand so different from one another. The flesh of long-lived species may be immortal, but the constant of heaven and earth eludes them.
You know the Vidyadhara hatching rebirth cycle, General. The waters of the ancient sea have cleansed Dan Feng of his past sin. The person that once stood here alongside you is no more. I am Dan Heng. Whether Dan Feng was hero or villain has nothing to do with me.
Okay, I understand now.
I bore his punishment, accepted my eternal banishment without complaint. But do not let his shadow cloud your estimation of me, General.
Raising old nets only darkens the water, an exercise in unhappiness. Perhaps it is your visage, the horns on your head, or the unmistakable air of the High Elder that makes the separation nigh impossible for me.
I already told you.
You did. But to what effect? If words alone were enough to change the heart, this world would be without quarrel. If you wish to rid me of the illusion of Dan Feng, You must do something for me. Before I can let Don Feng die and revoke your banishment edict, I need him to do me one final favor. I can guarantee you that when it is done, you will no longer walk in anyone's shadow aboard the Luofu.
I may not be capable of the things that Don Feng was capable of.
You must do it, or my promise will count for naught. If you wish to blame someone, blame your previous incarnation.
What did he do?
Had he not committed that terrible sin, had the power of dragon transmutation been passed on intact, I would have no need to compel you. It is as I said.
Oh, this is so
Here
cool.
we stand so different from one another. Don Feng is no more. Now, there is only Don Heng. But I am the general of the Luofu. There are things that I wish I did not have to do, and yet I must.
Music, sirens.
Let us talk of happier tidings.
Yeah, let's go.
The friends you made on the...
You brought them here?
I have been keeping careful watch against the abominations of abundance. The hunt is far from over. Yet all the while we find ourselves at war with other evil spirits. Our intelligence tells us that the Legion are a mad and destructive war machine. Yet they never took up arms against the Alliance. The armies of the Seven Ravagers all have their own means of destruction. They are not to be taken lightly. Lord Ravager PHANTYLIA favors internal collapse, which is why she masterminded the Stellaron crisis and urged the disciples of Sanctus Medicus out of the shadows. Now that her plot has been laid bare, she has no choice but to retreat. And yet that hardly suits her philosophy of destruction. There must be something more.
Okay. Oh, I can't do all of this. Talk to everybody.
Her hatching rebirth is complete still.
These guys are still waiting to be reborn. Up.
Do you know something? When Don Feng committed his great crime...
Tell me the crime.
The Ten Lords Commission advocated strongly for him to be destroyed. The Vidyadhara, on the other hand, were split evenly in their favor and disfavor of the motion. The Vidyadhara were under great pressure. In order to placate the Ten Lords and Skyfaring Commissions, they performed an exuviation charm on Don Feng against his will. Still, they ensured that the charm contained a flaw, thinking that this would fool the Ten Lords Commission. The senior Vidyadhara were sure of their scheme. But you cannot hide fire with paper.
Ooh, that one is deep. Uh-oh.
Look, your friends are taking the fight to the Legion as...
We need to help them.
We have him on our team. Perfect. Oh, this team is trash. Maybe not.
Heaven surge. Break.
This guy is so strong.
A foregone conclusion.
Okay, this team is OP. I take it back.
Sense a storm. Heaven surge. Rise.
This is our chance.
He's team though.
Here, this thunder.
Told you I could fight. Phew! You can't run!
The strength. Heaven surge. Break.
Rules are made to be broken.
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna shield March, I think. And it's March's turn. So what does this guy lose when he enhances? I cannot see detailed info. Because what's the drawback of enhancing? I mean, why would you not enhance?
Show no mercy.
My turn. Here.
I sent a storm. Heaven's sudden break.
Let's make it quick. Yeah.
Maybe when he actually comes out, it will take 3 skill points. Yeah, but that is crazy. I was thinking the same thing, but that is crazy. 3 skill points for 1 attack.
Here, there's thunder.
It is the big attack, though. And it seems like it's gonna be even stronger than his ultimate. His ultimate is gonna do something else. If that attack is that strong, his ultimate is gonna do something else. Yeah, I like it though. He's unique. Look at this. I like his animations. I feel like he's cooler than Blade.
JINGYUAN, where have you been?
But I'm biased towards Kafka, so maybe that's why.
Forgive my late arrival, Lady Fu. We are indebted to you and your forces. The Seat of Divine Foresight relayed the battle reports to me. As for Phantylia's plan...
The Ambrosial Arbor. That's her focus.
Yep.
Lord Ravager Phantylia's strategy was to create civil strife, then let it consume the Xianzhou from within. She wanted to use the Arbor to disseminate the power of the Plague's author, and turn the Luofu into a hell of undying abominations.
That is clear to me now. Friends of the Astral Express.
Ooh.
I have brought someone with me whom
yeah,
I
Dan
think
Heng. Dan
you'll
Heng.
be eager to see.
Uh-huh. Is that... Dan Heng? You are Dan Heng, right? What's with the horns?
It's a long story, March.
But wait, it doesn't make sense. By the end of the quest...
So, you do have secret strength.
By the end of the quest, I think he's gonna become Dan Feng, like, for good. Because you cannot have Dan Heng twice, right? Like, the same character. Because right now he claims he's not who he used to be.
Let us save such reminiscence for
He's
later.
gonna transform, right? Back into the Elder, or whatever. He has
when
to.
you first appeared on the Luofu,
Because it's
your
like having the
stated
same character
aim was
twice.
the
It wouldn't make
resolution of the
sense
Stellaron
otherwise.
crisis.
I don't think.
I was concerned that the Stellaron hunters harbored ulterior
It's like having the same
motives and
person.
refused your offer.
But if he goes back to who he
I see
was,
now that I was
it's another
overly
person,
anxious.
basically.
Nevertheless,
Okay, we'll see, we'll see.
it is true that the motives of the Stellaron hunters were not what they appeared. In order that the Express and the Xianzhou fight side by side, Kafka lured you here and broadened the scope of the crisis. In doing so, she succeeded in making it clear that your sincerity is beyond doubt. The Luofu is in your debt, and I have no right to seek further assistance from you. However, as Lady Fu has explained...
Lady Fu?
The appearance of Phantylia means that the situation is far from under our control. As General of the Luofu, it would be foolish of me not to ask Dan Heng and the rest of you for your strength at this critical moment.
Even if the crisis on the Luofu had nothing to do with the Stellaron, I would be willing to help. But I can't speak for the other members of my crew.
We'll help.
Explore, understand, establish, and connect. As the crew of the Express, that's the Trailblaze creed we follow. Still, when the journey gets tough, those words can feel far off. Fear, risk, enemies, and death are the obstacles we face in pursuit of the creed. That's why the nameless who are able to stay the course number few indeed. Whether our destination lies before us or behind us, the decision is ours to make. Here, as on the Express, every vote counts.
Oh, that's so wholesome.
Don Hung?
Uh-oh. What is this choice, man? Come on, do it. Yes. The trio is back together.
How am I still one of the nameless? I stand here at the mercy of others without true freedom to speak. But as a descendant of the Vidyadhara, I will fulfill my duty to the Luofu.
Great! Everyone's just as heroic as when they arrived. So, what's the master plan, General?
There is no master plan.
A bet.
Only a bet.
Pardon me.
A bet on the senior Vidyadhara's incomplete exuviation charm. And on Dong Hong's ability to
I
access
called
the
it.
memories
I
of the
called
High
it. I
Elder.
told you he's gonna go back.
High Elder?
Because otherwise it doesn't make sense. Come on, I want to
When
play.
the Rainbow
Let's go.
Arbiter severed the ambrosial arbor, remnants of the curse of the plague's author lingered. In order to make the stemming of those remnants a possibility, the Luofu invoked the power of the Scion under the direction of the High Elder. The Vidyadhara guided the waters of the ancient sea to flood the Scale Gorge waterscape delve and contain the arbor. To commemorate this magnificent feat and sacrifice, the Alliance erected the Dragon Vista Rain Monument, a Vidyadhara statue.
Ah, it looks so much like Don Hung.
The music,
I
the voice in the
wonder
back.
if the statue, is that Don Hung's brother?
It's complicated. You don't want to know.
I see why you might think so. These events occurred a long time ago. Yet successive generations of High Elders have not differed greatly in their appearance. That is, until the current generation. The most recent successor did not inherit the same level of power.
Oh,
and their
no.
appearance
You're
is
dissing
that
Don
of a
Hong.
child. Do you understand, Don Hong? Since Dong Feng perished, the Luofu Vidyadhara have no longer had an individual capable of performing such feats. But you, who once kept watch over the arbor, should be able to open a way through to that great tree. What happens next is in your hands.
The music, it's so good. Do I talk to others? Yeah, let's talk.
You scared the heck out of me. For a second, I thought you'd annoyed the general. It seemed like you were his prisoner. There I was, thinking up a plan to kidnap you, and it turns out the two of you are old buddies. So, what made you suddenly decide to come down from... Aw, how sweet. But Mr. Yang and I have been holding our own. We're pretty much Xianzhou heroes at this point.
She's not wrong.
Anyway, it's great to have you with us, Don Hung.
Lady Fu.
Imibitor Lunae's reincarnation. Dong Hong, correct? I've heard your name before. Your name was only erased from the public eye. But as the Master Diviner, I know, and should know, all the records of years gone by. Such archives are of great importance in times of need.
Yeah, that's true.
I was not born in the heroic and extraordinary
History
era
repeats
of the High
itself.
Cloud Quintet. To have seen those legends with my own eyes. Your appearance close.
Oh, I didn't read. It's okay. I misclicked. It's okay. The music. We are confused. Where's the Yang?
I knew you'd come. When we first mentioned the Xianzhou, there was a sad look in your eyes. They may have banished you, but the Luofu is still your home. You're a member of the Express crew, Don Hung. Let's settle this matter as soon as possible. Our journey doesn't end here.
Has coming here triggered your memory? Release your full potential. The power you carry is the key to opening a way through to the Ambrosial Arbor.
It's time. Oh my god, the goosebumps. I can't get them to stop. The music. That looks real. Oh my god. Look. I can't show you. I'm full of goosebumps. Oh my god. No, did I get the screenshot? I don't know if I did. I don't know if I did. The Imibitor Lunae arrives. A new area.
The annals mention that Scale Gorge waterscape was
The
once
what?
the location of Dragon Palace. Small wonder.
I've never
Look
heard
at
that
all
word
these
before.
submerged structures.
I'm gonna be honest.
I was fortunate enough to be here during the Shuhu upheaval period. I witnessed this place in its prime. An age passed. The palace was left in ruins, and the Vidyadhara used their sacred homeland to imprison the Arbor. The Luofu and the Xianzhou are greatly indebted to them. Lady Fu.
Here, General.
Remain here. Lead the Cloud Knights in defense of this passage. We must prevent further incidents.
JINGYUAN. General, are you planning to face Phantylia alone?
I'm not alone. That's what it's gonna say.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't say so. I'll be counting on a few friends for support.
Oh, the music is getting more intense.
Don't cast us aside. We're willing to
Come
go
on,
with
let
you.
them come.
Yes, General. We may not be the mightiest force, but it's our duty as Cloud Knights to protect the Xianzhou. How can we let Outworlders face the danger while we stay behind the lines?
Come on, let them
With your
come.
permission, sir, allow me
It's
to
their
lead the way.
right.
I understand your sentiments, but the adversary ahead of us is not an abomination of abundance. They are a Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion. Crossing this line will bring you into the conflict between the Rainbow Arbiter and the Ruin Author.
The
You
what
have a
and the
more
what?
important duty. Cloud Knights, attention! After I enter the Ambrosial Arbor, and if the seawater returns to its original state, you must withdraw immediately and seal off the delve once more. The Master Diviner will lead you.
Wait,
Yes,
it's a
General.
suicide mission.
Lady Fu, if I am unable to return, I entrust you with the important task of relaying the full account to the other Xianzhou ships.
I trust you will be here to reissue the order in person.
He will be. I'll make sure of that.
But whatever the outcome, I will do as you command and honor the mission.
Spoken like a true general. Yep. Lady Fu would be a great general. Let's go. New area. Oh, I'm gonna equip that music. 130 stellar jade. 180,000 credits.
They're so far apart. I gotta find a way down.
Oh my god, this is beautiful. Look at this. Hoyoverse. Just amazing. This game is like 10 times better than Genshin. Jesus.
Use Scale Gorge waterscape to seal the arbor. Treason! Blasphemy! You've lost your senses. You think this will gain the trust of the Xianzhou natives. Those who are not of our kind can never be of our mind.
I understand your misgivings, but my decision is made.
Oh, it's the previous Dan Hongs.
In that case,
The two of them.
I will
The other
report
two.
to the preceptors and have you stripped of the name and power of the...
This must be the first High Elder that accepted the mission to quell the Ambrosial Arbor. According to tradition, from then on, successive High Elders were obliged to return to the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. They would guide the tides of the ancient sea to guard and strengthen the Arbor's seal.
Can we go already?
Do you remember now?
Yes. Reverence to the three talents, the path to the great roots. It's the way to the root depths.
Is that some kind of riddle?
Don't worry about it. Just follow me.
What the heck?
Oh, what a huge palace. Completely abandoned. That must have been difficult for them. Imagine how upset you'd be if you had to abandon me.
For the Vidyadhara, it must have been...
What is that though? A ceremonial lamp left by Vidyadhara that contains the Vidyadhara power of Vidyadhara. By lighting them up in a specific sequence, the corresponding seals in Scale Gorge Waterscape can be removed.
And this is one of the places mentioned in the riddle.
What freaking sequence?
One of the three talents.
Oh, I hate
If we
puzzles.
can break the seal here, we'll be a step closer to the roots of the arbor.
What sequence, man?
Those seals you mentioned, do you mean these weird-looking stone lanterns?
That's right. From what I recall, we have to touch these stone lanterns in a particular sequence to unlock the seals in this area.
In that case, then, I'll leave it to you.
No hints.
I'll do my best.
Let's just touch some buttons.
Hey, check it out! The bases of these stone lanterns are different.
Now they are 1, 3, 4, 2. Oh, come on! Does it change? It doesn't change. Oh, it's the order! 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I got it! It has to be it, right? Oh my god, I'm a genius. I'm a math puzzle genius. There we go. I did it. First try.
It worked.
General, did you hear about Miss Tingyun?
I received word from Lady Fu. The depth of Phantylia's infiltration, along with her meticulous planning, makes her extremely difficult to guard against. The Cloud Knights will carry out an investigation. But for now, our most pressing matter...
Let's go, baby!
You won't get away.
Take this! Shape of Titan Rise, Venus!
It's funny that we have a Cloud Knight doing the missions.
I'll see you off. The dead return!
So you are afraid of me. I have something for you.
Oh, I misclicked. I thought I was Sushang.
You chose the wrong enemy.
That's okay though.
What a headache.
That's the problem with Locha. If they can get one shot like that.
You won't get away.
If they're 51% or 55 and they get one shot, it's over.
A sharp scythe needs targets.
Yeah, it is unfortunate. Oh, I need to build my characters though.
Time well spent.
This region looks so cool. Is that a chest? I thought I saw something. Never mind. No chests back there.
If your people knew that
I'm a short-life species. Do you think 2 hours isn't enough? It will be done.
That's Dan Feng's voice.
You will remember at some point. Where am I supposed to go? There's an enemy on the other side. I want to kill them all and find all the chests. It already gave me some more technique points.
Perhaps used humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Let's settle this.
No way.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Time for an overhaul.
Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Sila is OP.
Illusions of the past.
Wait, I don't want to miss what was down there though. Oh, I see a chest. And technique points finally. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Heal, heal, heal.
Thanks.
Good.
I'll see you off.
Don't mess with me. No more playing nice. You won't get away.
Eternal step. Dead return!
That didn't kill it, really.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Please kill it.
Illusions of the past.
You chose the wrong enemy.
What was that's such bad luck.
Want to see what I can do? Dodge this!
Receive divinity.
You're the best. Take this. Shape of surprise, Phoenix! You won't get away. No more playing nice. You're not going anywhere.
I have something for you. Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
So you are afraid of me. Who's next?
I'll see you off.
Let me through. What a headache. I'll end your misery.
12k.
Time for an overhaul.
I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. No more playing nice. Dodge this.
The dead return!
The dead return.
You won't get away.
I have something for you.
Yeah, go Q.
You're the
Nice, good heal.
Take this. Shape of surprise, Phoenix.
This is perfect. I have a good comp for this. Oh no, we gotta attack a lot.
You won't get away. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of
Make sure we kill
butterflies.
somebody so we go again.
Illusions of the past.
There we go. This guy should be dead too. Yep. Okay,
I'll end your
he died.
misery.
You chose the...
I have something.
Oh, I should have used Sila's E instead. That's fine.
Want to see what I can do?
Okay, good. Good.
Time well spent.
That is garbage. At least it's something. Do I go kill them all? Oh, I have to go this way.
You chose the wrong enemy. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
How is he alive?
You won't get away.
I misplayed that. I should have let Sela kill the wolf. Oh no, that is a lot of damage.
Repay. What a headache.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Take this. Shape, rise, beat it.
I'm gonna go again with Sushang. Kill this guy, hopefully. It's such little damage.
Who's next? You won't get away.
GG.
I'll see you off.
A shadow scythe needs targets.
Ooh, a hidden chest. I saw it though.
Time well spent.
We're gonna have so many stellar jades for the next patch. I don't know if you're still on stream. Okay.
This seal was already on the verge of breaking before the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
There are abominations up ahead.
Repay. Eternal sleep. The dead return.
Maybe I should have saved the ult, but it's fine.
Time for an overhaul.
What is that target? Monitor the target. What does that do?
You've got a lot of nerve.
I guess that's what it does. It just attacks. Monitor. Marked by Malefic Ape.
Let me through. Dodge this. Take this. Rise, beat it.
Okay, that's enough. Sela should kill him, right? Never mind. Fire, ice, wind. That's unlucky for me. Holy hell, the damage is insane.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. You're the best.
Eternal sleep. The dead return. Receive divinity.
You're the best. Don't mess with me. Who's next?
I have something for you. Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
You chose
Any ally that uses their skill will be marked? What was that? Will become the new monitor target. I don't mind that.
Let me through. Take this. Rise, beat it. Dodge this.
Ouch.
What a headache.
She's dead. I fucked up.
I'll see you off.
Time for an overhaul.
Oh my god. Heal, please. Nice.
Much obliged.
Eternal step.
Dead return!
Let's keep the field up.
What a headache. Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
We're gonna kill it though.
Illusions of the past.
No problem.
I have something for
Don't one-shot her, please. Okay, good. She's got defense.
Enemy.
Don't mess with me.
Wait, what happened to the heals? I fucking threw. No, the break did a lot. The break did a lot. It's over, GG.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Let's settle this.
Yes, we did it.
Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection
What is that? Follow the
to
lights.
the seal.
The inlaid gold decorations on the slate indicate the method of paying reverence. Okay, but which one is the path? The trees are to the left. But there should be one then. Wait, there's a lot of them. This is one. It should be one. Then we have... Okay, wait. That is one, this is two. Then three at the top. Was a genius incoming? And four is the only one here. Puzzle genius. Oh my god. I'm so happy.
Okay.
I'm so happy that
Let's
the
head to
puzzles are
third
not
seal.
that hard. They're not frustrating to piss me off. I hate hard puzzles. Wait, have I not been here before? Defeat the formidable foe to obtain treasure. Okay, let's go this way. Hiya!
You chose the wrong enemy.
So you are afraid of me.
Heal?
Much obliged.
Eternal step.
Dead return!
What a headache. I'll end your misery. Let me...
I'll see you off. Nothing major.
I should save his ultimate sometimes, because I lose a turn like this.
Don't mess with me. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
A moment's excitement, nothing more.
Oh wait, the formidable foe is here, to the right. Is this
Trouble
guy?
ahead. Proceed. I'm with you.
He has a chest behind him, we gotta kill him.
Immortality means forever.
Don't get complacent.
What a headache.
He should be fine for now, heal-wise.
You won't get away.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
17k.
Receive divinity.
Much obliged.
Secret of the saints.
This is a bit scary.
Let me through.
You chose the wrong enemy.
You're the best.
Repay. Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Ouch. Hey, wait a second. Removes one buff from all enemies. Removes buffs. Oh, when the skill's effect is triggered, removes one debuff from a target ally. The skill's effect. What about if I manually E? Man, you see, I can kill that guy.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
You should be able to.
Illusions of the past.
Yeah.
Who's next? You won't get away.
Nothing major.
I want to test it. So if I heal, does he debuff? Yeah, he does debuff. If you manually heal. That is good.
Don't your hands hurt? Want to see what I can do? Dodge this!
We're still getting heals.
Nothing major.
Don't mess with me. Who's next? I'll end your misery. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. What a headache.
Eternal step. Dead return!
I should have ulted before.
Take this! Rise, Venus! You won't get away. I'll end your misery. Let me through! You're not going anywhere!
Secret of the safe.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
I'll free you! Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Receive divinity.
Thanks.
Repay.
A miracle.
Want to see what I can do? Stop this! Don't mess with me.
Eternal step. Dead return!
I'll free you. Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
This guy's super tanky, but to be fair, we don't really have these elements either, so that's unfortunate. We can't break him.
You're the best.
Repay.
Take this. Rise, Venus! What a who's next?
I'll see you
I should always E with Sela for maximum damage.
No more playing nice. Dodge this! Don't mess with it.
Secret of the safe.
Okay, you know what, chat? I'm gonna go to the bathroom. This guy is now hard to beat. It's just gonna take some time. I need to go to the bathroom.
Receive divinity. The dead return!
Rise, Phoenix! Dodge this!
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Barely felt it.
A miracle.
Who's next?
Bloom.
Hey!
Receive divinity.
You're not going anywhere.
The dead return!
Secret of the saints.
Dodge this! Rise, Phoenix!
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
A miracle.
I underestimated you. The dead return! Repay.
You're not going anywhere.
Secret of the saints.
You won't get away.
The dead return!
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Dodge this! Rise, Phoenix! Go.
Okay, I'm back.
Time well spent.
Those are garbage. Garbage. Get him out of my face. Another chest and technique points. Nice. Mirage Echo.
That should do.
Don't be nervous. This is of vital importance to the Empire. Keep in mind, this generation cannot afford
That's
to
Yanqing.
repeat the failure of the previous.
Sounds like Yanqing, but it's not him. Can't be him.
General and the 10 votes.
It can't be him. There's one more. There's one more guy here. Oh, this goes back there. Let's kill him too.
You won't get away.
Oh, they were all quantum. That is perfect. The ideal scenario. How dare you target me?
What a headache. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Beautiful,
I'll end
beautiful.
your misery. A sharp scythe needs targets.
And to go left, right? Oh no, I can go this way too.
No more playing nice. Dodge this!
Receive divinity.
Much obliged.
Don't mess with me. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Eternal the dead return!
You won't get away. Take this! Sunrise Phoenix! Dodge this!
GG, bye bye, sir.
Who's next? A sharp scythe needs targets.
Another chest that I almost missed.
Time well spent.
We're getting so many jades right now.
Young master,
Can you forgive me, UAN?
I cannot say. The senior Videodara say that the Xianzhou offered us this place, that we hail from another world.
It is time to repay them.
Just a couple more to beat.
No more playing nice. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. You won't get away.
Perhaps XUAN never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
There we go. Do I eat here? Yeah, why not? 3.6. That is bad.
You're not going anywhere.
Oh, I thought the Q would do it.
Time for an overhaul. What a headache. Take this, Rise Phoenix! A sharp scythe needs targets.
The last of the 3 talons is here.
Wow, where? This one? Oh, am I supposed to follow the water puddles or what? Oh, I see. There are some drawings. This is one. Because first you're a baby. Then... I don't freaking know. These both have 3 persons on them. This one has 2.
What seems to be the problem, friend? It would appear the seals have you at a loss. Could the murals in our vicinity be related to the seals?
Yeah, I know they are. But how? Oh, first you are a baby, then you are a child. Yes. That one is the last one, right? Then you are a young warrior. Puzzle god, puzzle god, puzzle god. And then you become that guy from Sifu towards the end. I'm unstoppable. I'm actually unstoppable.
The reverence to the 3 talons is complete. Now, we must head for the roots of the arbor.
What the hell?
The roots of the arbor are still growing.
It's PHANTYLIA. We must hurry.
Yeah, go, 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 go. An egg. Can we take it home?
Miss March, I would advise...
Huh?
When the life of a Vidyadhara is over, they return to the ancient sea and form a shell before emerging anew.
Wow.
This is the hatching rebirth cycle.
Whoa.
The final boss. The final boss.
Is that a dragon?
You betcha.
We've reached the end. These are reference to the three talents. The path to the great roots. This is it. Under the power of the High Elder, the Arbor's roots have formed into the image of a dragon. Now, I will break the final seal.
I hope everyone is prepared.
Yes, we are. I hope we get to play him again. Imibitor, Lunae. If JINGYUAN is knocked down, the battle will immediately end. Okay. I don't freaking know. Let's go. Oh my god. Uh-oh.
Oh. Has the General of the Luofu chosen to grace me with his presence?
It looks like it.
That witch! She was here waiting for us the whole time. Show yourself, PHANTYLIA!
And the benefactors, too. Now I see why the disciples of Sanctus Medicus hold themselves in such high regard. The Arbor's traces really do possess the power of metamorphosis.
PHANTYLIA, what?
Oh my god.
Benefactors, behold this beautiful body. The miracles of abundance live up to the name. Let's see if I can put it to good use.
We have to keep JINGYUAN alive.
The very power that brought the Xianzhou long life, I will use to bring it destruction.
Skill point reduced.
PHANTYLIA has usurped the power of the Arbor. All of you, focus on destroying the Phantom Flowers. I'll go for the bomb.
What is it? Slow motion shit.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Skill point recovered. Five, okay.
Don't mess with me.
Leave it to me. You know nothing of survival.
Why do they all have to be so hot though?
There is no other choice.
The character design is so good.
So much bark with so little bite. Your attacks are futile. This body was born of the Arbor. You are but ants.
That's some strong wind!
Watch, careful. Eternal state and return!
Go, go, go.
I'll free you. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Vanquish the abomination! You chose the wrong enemy.
So you are afraid of me.
I am the vanguard.
How much damage is that gonna do? Not a lot. I'm out of skill points. This was not that good.
Show no mercy. I'll see you off.
This is just phase 1. We're gonna get fucking destroyed.
The dead return.
I like your giggles.
Let's begin.
What a headache.
I'm gonna keep the ultimate, I think, for next phase.
Try untangling yourselves from this.
The weeds in my garden give me more grief.
Your arrogance betrays you.
Still, I should kill it. Okay, that's okay.
Who's next? Crushing an ant with the weight of a star. How indulgent.
Those animations, though. Destruction's authority.
The universe will end in destruction. And
She
with
turned
it,
purple.
The abundance and the hunt will disappear.
Receive divinity. Timely treatment. You know nothing survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Turn that shit up, DJ.
I'll free you. Disappear among
Oh, I should have gone for the flowers.
illusions of the past.
I didn't see them.
To victory!
You chose the wrong enemy.
Yeah, you can't go for them.
Dead return!
Yeah, you can. Oh my god, but they're so tanky.
I am the vanguard of the hunt.
What debuff is that? Maximum recoverable HP by 40.
Vanquish the abomination. I'll see you off.
That is a lot. We need to get rid of
Let's
them.
begin. I'm fine.
That is a travesty.
General of the Xianzhou, can your feet...
Hung, you take it from here.
Yes, yes.
Did you think it was over, Phantylia?
Oh, the big bad wolf is back in town. 60k, just like that. Vulnerability too.
Oh, a scion of permanence. Have you finally remembered your duty of watching over the arbor?
To victory! Show no mercy.
Beautiful damage. Destroy those. We have
What
to.
a headache. Who's next?
Phantylia, your scheme ends here. Vanquish the abomination.
Don't mess with me.
Are we still ants to you, Phantylia? So much effort to crush us, and met with so little success. I wonder what the other Ravagers will
I
think.
feel like she's not using her full power. It's like she does this to us.
It's almost as if you can't wait to be
Maybe
acquainted
now.
with me.
Oh.
You won't have the chance.
Life in all its forms.
Time to end this.
And to heal all of them right now.
Eternal sleep is not the end.
The dead return!
Summon the Lightning Lord and eliminate the flower generated by Phantylia. You got it.
Phantylia!
You know nothing survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Sleep and recovered. Good.
What a headache.
Good, 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 good.
Free you from disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
On my command. For the Xianzhou!
You chose the wrong enemy.
No Q here.
Let's begin.
65k damage. Oh my god. She's gonna attack 3 times now. That is a bit scary.
Time to end this.
You know nothing will survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice. A full conclusion.
Nice, we broke her before the last attack. I have to destroy the flowers.
To victory! Leave it to me.
There we go.
Eternal state.
Dead return!
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
The music slaps. It's so good.
Let's begin.
Let's just go for her.
What a headache.
Go all in, go all in, all in.
You off.
On my command, for the Xianzhou!
Show no mercy.
Level 8, good. Yeah, it's over, it's over. Almost.
Stand down.
Oh, this guy's gonna kill her. Yep. 1%, what? She's not dead?
Forgive my indulgence. Your struggle in the face of certain death is touching.
Wait, I have to kill the flowers first, or what?
For my next trick, I shall turn each of you into my void ray. The power of the destruction will eat away at your flesh and transform you into pawns of the great Nanook. Let's start with this arrogant Xianzhou Jin.
1 HP. Uh-oh.
I wonder if the transformation of the
He's so hot.
General into a void range.
Don't kill him, don't you fucking dare.
Move back into chaos. Destruction works in fascinating ways.
Uh-oh.
What are you?
Something happened. Whoa. Go, go, go.
Do it!
Did we kill her? I think we did, I think we did, I think we did.
Not bad, General of the Hunt. But all I lost was a body stolen on a whim.
Yeah, it felt like it, I told you.
How much longer can you last? The destruction of the Xianzhou is nigh.
Be gone, pawn of destruction.
Oh, because it's a pawn. The image of the path is a pawn.
Will fall upon them.
General, are you okay?
I'm still alive.
Yeah.
And it would seem the two of us can still coordinate our efforts. Phantylia, a truly fearsome enemy. If she hadn't attempted to turn me into a pawn of destruction, I'm afraid victory would have been far from certain. Phantylia had established a link between me and herself. Her well-timed strike gravely injured her. Thus, her connection to the Arbor was severed.
So it was all part of the plan? When Don Hung stabbed you, I was scared to death.
Yeah, she's alive, she's alive.
It takes more than that to destroy an emanator of destruction.
Phantylia won't be stirring up trouble anytime soon. Don't worry about her infecting the Arbor again. It's just that sealing the Stellaron is going to take some time.
Leave that to the Master Diviner. I'm afraid I may be somewhat spent.
General, keep those eyes open. Now's not the time to fall asleep.
Yeah, you'll sleep
Hey,
at
wake
home.
up.
Okay, he's spent. He's exhausted. XUAN and the Cloud Knights arrived. A star skiff was ready to take you all back home. Oh my god, what a good quest, man.
I'll stand guard.
That was amazing. That was amazing. I love that.
Wanna